Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how you're seen through the eyes of others. So let's begin the reading. You chose the card. By the way, I got this new deck from one of my subscribers. She sent me this deck essentially. So this is the Dream Ritual Oracle cards. It's really nice deck even for, I think, personal use if you have vivid dreams or you want to explore a little bit more with your intuition and dreams in general. So it's a really nice deck, and thank you so much, Simran, for getting me this deck. I'm really excited to use this. That's why I kept it in the card selection portion. Okay, so let's start today's reading. By the way, don't mind my thumb, I cut it accidentally. We have Sun here. We have this card Tower, Lilies, Soldier, Emperor, and you also got the Empress. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, first of all, whoever's picking this pile, you are a person who stands out. Here also I'm drawn towards the sun, and everything in the back is like it's clouds and water. So, and the color obviously it's very contrasted. So you're someone who stands out. Even the energy of Emperor, we connected with the zodiac sign of Leo, which is known for popularity. A lot of people looking at such a person. Okay, so you're someone who grabs the attention. Here also I see this sun being highlighted. Looks like a sun. I don't know if it's a sun or not, but even behind this Empress figure, there's a lot of this ray of sunshine. Okay, so I get the sense that your sun could be very strong. Pile number one, you could be a person who's headstrong, very strongly opinionated or confident person, very dynamic person. So you are a natural attention grabber. Okay, you don't have to be masculine. If you're a guy picking this pile, you could be masculine. If you're a girl picking this pile, you're the Empress. But think of both the qualities we associate with these cards. Emperor is the confident person, the leader. Empress is the beautiful person, someone that we look at, we adore. We're really drawn towards such a person. So whoever is picking this pile, I feel like you stand out because of your looks, because of your personality. Okay, and there's this beauty that you have. I'm also getting this Mars element with the Soldier. You could be someone who is a little fiery, like a fiery temperament, strong opinions, could be a little defensive also. You could be someone who's very protective also of the people that you care about. You're protective. Okay, lilies again here. Flowers always make me think of beauty. We have Tower here, more Mars element. Definitely you're someone with, maybe you have Sun Mars conjunction. Let's say Sun, exalted Sun sitting in Aries or Sun in Scorpio, some of you. But Sun and Mars are coming through strongly. Okay. You could also be someone, maybe you like to test other people before you let them in. Okay, you don't trust people right off the bat. But you're warm and welcoming. I think people can come up to you and talk to you. With this Empress energy, you're good looking. You might be a little more quiet, I feel like. Even if, let's say, you talk to someone new, you'll be slightly more quiet. You'll judge the person, you'll notice them. Okay, what is this person all about? Okay. You don't share your energy that easily with other people. People have to kind of win it, or let's say win you over. But one specific message I'm getting with this pile is some of you could, let's say, have a difficult relationship with your father. I'm just getting that with the Tower and Sun coming out. It's like maybe a shaky foundation there. Something about your father could be like a big part of your personality. Let's say you could come from a big family name, you could have a legacy, or you could be following in your father's footstep. Maybe it's the same profession or something. Or let's say your father is popular. Something about the father is coming through. Specific message, not for every single person. Okay, take it only if it resonates. But what I'm getting is, maybe there's some issue there with the Tower. With the father, I'm getting that. So it's kind of like, let's say if the father figure was missing, you had to kind of step up and become more masculine if you're a feminine person. That's one message. Others, let's say father is very much present, you dot on the father, very impression. It's like you sort of very much impressed by the father. You want to become like your father or something about father's approval. I'm just getting that message. Very specific, not for every single person, but let's keep going. Overall, the way that people see you, maybe father, or it's your inner confidence, that's a big part of who you are as a person. Every single person notices you, they pay attention to you. Okay, and there's a bit of this energy where people feel like they don't want to mess with you, because we have soldier, okay, fighter energy. We have tower, which is things can go south very quickly if they are to mess with you. Okay, and you do have confidence also, so you seem like, okay, this person is not clueless. Okay, but beauty for sure, good looking, attractive personality, popular person. You could be extroverted also, or just good at let's say charismatic or charming sort of a person that most people do like. And you could be a natural leader, where you try to maybe dominate other people or lead them somehow. Dominate, it doesn't have to be like a negative word. Okay, here we have risk. This is Saturn in Aries. See, more Aries energy coming through. We have Saturn in Leo. So Leo is prominent. Some of you could have placements in Leo or Aries. We have Mars in Gemini. Okay, let's keep it here. Let's move this one. So what I'm seeing, a risk taker. You could be someone who's very much about your purpose in life, your career, your work, or your personality, the way you perceived in public. That's very important to you. But Saturn, work could be a big part of your life. You could be known for your work, your talent, more than your personality sometimes. Again, it's stature. So people know your name. You're popular because of a reason. There is a reason behind it. It's not just your looks or who you are as a person, especially to strangers. How would strangers know who you are? So it could be, let's say, your family name, legacy, father, or your work. Saturn is prominent. Okay, then we have Mars in Gemini. That shows a person with skills. You're a skilled person, good communication skills. You could have a bit of that aggressiveness when you speak, because Gemini is communication. So you seem a little intimidating by your speech, your communication style. It's not your personality or looks, it's your speech. I feel that people feel a bit of that hesitation. They don't want to mess with you. You could also be someone who speaks with authority. You could be also a little more impulsive, I'm getting. Okay, this is how people see you. They see that this person is maybe impulsive, and you're a good co-worker, someone who is good to work with, I'm getting. Generosity, this is Saturn in Leo. Okay, you can work for the masses. You want to excel at your work. You could be a perfectionist when it comes to your work, and a natural risk taker. Fifth house or Leo energy is also sometimes connected with taking risks, and Mars is, I think, the planet that I would associate it with the most. Even though it says Saturn in Aries, it should be Mars in maybe Leo, I would say, risk. But anyway, this is a Western astrology deck, doesn't matter. But I'm seeing this energy where you could be impulsive. You could be someone who's good at getting things started. Okay, you lead people, you guide them. You could be a good leader, mentor, teacher. Chess game tells me that you're very intelligent, you're brainy. People notice your intelligence right off the bat. Okay, and you're also fun to spend time with. That's one more thing I'm getting. Okay, and you grow your wealth over time. You could be wise with your financial decisions, and you're the sort of person who will, let's say, help other people out. You'll tell them, okay, maybe invest in this, or I do this thing, maybe you can try that out. So you also tell other people what's going on. Certain people are secretive. I think you could be someone who shares your secrets, or just certain things that you do that can help others. Okay, naturally generous person. A lot of people might also look up to you in terms of asking for help, or something about just looking towards you for help and guidance in their life. Okay, then this is the card you chose. We have impulse here with the shape of the heart with two birds. So I feel like a lot of people could catch feelings for you, And like I said, you could be impulsive. I see two birds, that's why I'm getting this. We also have emperor and empress. So I feel like there's a lot of romantic energy here also in the pile, where a lot of people could crush on you. They're interested in you. You could be more romantic also, flirtatious, or you follow your impulse when it comes to your love life. Okay, you could be someone who asks people out. We have barrier, like you go for it, you don't get nervous, you're not someone who's insecure. We have forgive. Okay, you're someone who could be quick to forgive as well. You come across as a forgiving person. And again, there could be this thing about the father where there was an issue here, you're holding on to that. So that could also be something people notice about you. Barrier again tells me that because we have this quote, it's lonely at the top. It's the energy I'm getting here, where you're the overachiever, high achiever, passionate person, leader. So leaders tend to be few in numbers, right? So it's kind of, it can get lonely at the top. Maybe you feel like there's this distance between you and people. Some people don't accept you in group settings or something like that. Okay, some sort of barrier. The path also makes me feel like you could be someone who likes challenges. You like to go against the grain, think outside the box. You like to surprise people, shock them even. You follow your heart, you follow your impulse. You always are someone who, let's say if you have a job, you have to enjoy it. Otherwise, you probably won't do it. Okay, you're impulsive that way. You can make impulsive decisions. And fire starter, like I said, a person who gets things started. You can naturally lead people. Here also I see this pathway, right? And then we have forgive. Maybe some family issues, because I'm seeing here a home, which makes me think of the family unit. There could be some issues there. And we also have moon right here. So I was drawn towards the moon here. We have, let's say, moon, Leo. Leo is coming out strongly for this pile. We have 12th house, which is where sun struggles. So sun in 12th is where it would struggle the most. Or even, actually no, 12th is where it would struggle the most, not the 7th. It gets debilitated in Libra, but in 12th, sun can give issues with self-confidence, self-esteem. It can create distance with the father. Certain issues with self-confidence, self-image, how you see yourself, how you project yourself. You might lack confidence sometimes. It could have been a journey to get to this point, pile number 1. So some of you picking this pile, maybe other people look at you as someone who's a little introverted, or you're scared to speak up. You need to speak up more. People feel like the confidence is lacking, self-esteem is somewhere lacking. Okay, a lot of people might also see you as someone who likes to stay by themselves. This extroverted energy I was picking, it is more about connecting with people, looking for connections, opportunities, stuff like that. But when it comes to having like that emotional connection with someone, you could be someone who's by yourself, more independent, secluded sort of a person, outcast sort of a person, or you like spending time on your own in isolation, because 12th house is connected with isolation. Moon is also showing up here. So I feel like maybe you enjoy spending time by yourself. Okay, this is where you find peace. But romantic energy for sure I see here. Person who likes hobbies, person who needs to love their work, person who could have a lot of romantic energy around them, people interested, or maybe someone who dates a lot, something like this. But definitely some moodiness that I'm picking on, maybe very vivid dreams also, pile number 1. With moon in 12th, it gives vivid dreams. Strong intuition also, moon in 12th. Maybe it's the mother or father, someone was far away. There was a lack of love and nurturing growing up that maybe shaped you into the person that you are. So people notice that about you, that there's some lack of love. This person's missing some sort of nourishment in their life. Okay, but they see you in a positive light. They see you as a strong person, strong personality. Let's finish this off. We have the self here and we have the judge. So you could be someone who's your own harshest critic. You come across as a judgmental person, but let's say you come across as a person who has very high standards for yourself and for others. But more than anything else, because the self is coming out, people see that you're very hard on yourself. Okay, you need to be you need to give yourself a bit of more grace. Here also I see all these colors, which makes me feel like you have this fun, vibrant personality also, like similar to this in the back. So a lot of people like you. More people have more of a positive opinion of you than negative, but they see there's a bit of this harshness, bit of this coldness coming from some sort of a pain or this wound or scarring that you have. But you're romantic, you're good looking, you're exciting, interesting, bright sort of a person, and people are naturally drawn towards you. People are naturally curious about you. Okay, some of you could have Saturn in the first house. That actually gives sometimes issues with self-expression, self-esteem, or your sense of self basically, and can also give sometimes health issues also. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting maybe Saturn in the first with this, or Saturn or moon as well, because I see the pearl here. Pearl always makes me think of moon. Okay, but yeah, this is the reading for you. Maybe some of you guys have Libra ascendant also. But anyway, this was the reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. And you can book a reading with me. The link will be down in the description. And thank you for Simran. Thank you so much for getting me this deck. I love it. The vibe of this deck is really nice. I really like this one. So thank you. If anyone wants to leave a tip, do it through PayPal or UPI. Don't do it through Super Thanks. Okay. Thank you guys. Hello pile number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how people see you, or how you're seen through the eyes of others. So I just felt like doing this reading. Also, I was gifted this deck from one of the subscribers, Simran. Thank you so much. I'm not sure which pile she's gonna pick, so I'm just mentioning it in every single pile. And this is the deck. This is why I kept these as the pile selection. It's really pretty. I love this deck. Also, if someone wants to buy it for themselves, I think this is a really nice deck for someone who, let's say they have vivid dreams, someone who wants to manifest, someone who wants to do some even shadow work or just some introspection. I think this would make a great deck for that. So this is a really nice one. Thank you for gifting it to me. Thank you for your generosity, Simran. Really appreciate it. Okay. So let's start with today's cards. I'll keep it on the side. We'll talk about the other ones in a bit. So let's start. You got the fish, pile number 2, Pisces energy. We have joyfulness. This card makes me think of 3 of Cups every time. We have rose. Rose makes me think of Mars and Venus conjunction. We have dog. Saturn Ketu. So many different conjunctions are coming out today. And for tarot, you got Lovers, 6 of Cups, King of Cups. So a lot of water energy, pile number 2. Okay, loyalty, even the dog makes me think of loyalty, which is sometimes associated with Scorpio. Okay, so a lot of water. We have Pisces, and just a lot of water in general. And we have strong Venus also coming through with this Lovers energy. And I see female friends here. I see flowers which are connected with Venus. The dog is connected with Ketu and even Saturn. Okay, but anyway, let's talk about the cards. So what I'm seeing here, first of all, a lot of people could see you as someone who maybe is rich, because fish can sometimes represent a person who's rich. With the rose, people see you as someone beautiful, or someone who dresses really nice. The way you present yourself is very beautiful. So it's the whole package. It's not just your features. It's the way you dress, the way you do your hair, or the way you carry yourself. You come across as very high class. Pile number 2. There's something, just this energy that I'm picking here. Okay, because I have all this water. Water is naturally connected with feminine energy, right? So it's about beauty. Someone who's good at these things. Someone who is presentable and cares about the way they look and all of that. So I'm definitely getting that. With dog, you come across as a loyal person. Someone, maybe you have this nurturing, motherly sort of an instinct. Like you're very gentle towards animals, your surroundings, nature. Even this is giving me this vibe of being out in the nature. And obviously we do have a rose here. So someone who is mindful towards the nature, the environment, animals in general. So you come across as a sweet person, like caring, and like you put other people before you. You're very mindful. Okay, someone like that. And naturally, like that motherly instinct could be there, because we do have the lovers here. Even this energy feels very gentle and sweet. Okay, like someone being, this is Beauty and the Beast, the beauty being able to accept the beast. Okay, and here we have the King of Cups. So mature energy, it's not sensitive. The Queen of Cups would be considered overly maybe sensitive, too emotional even. But with this King of Cups, it's very restrained, very mature, emotional intelligence that I'm getting. Okay, here also we see this sea, the fish being in the water. So someone with emotional depth, someone with empathy. Here we have Six of Cups. So you could give this energy, because sometimes people say that this is the soulmate card. So a lot of people could feel that soulmate energy with you, like your family, your relatives, your friends. A lot of people might really dot on you and feel like, wow, this person really emotionally nurtures me. Okay, so a lot of people like your energy. They feel very healed by your presence, like you add value to their life, because sometimes Pisces is also connected with sacrifice. So maybe you're someone who would put other people before you. You could be also generous. Pisces is 12th house energy. 12th house is connected with generosity, donations, taking care of others, surrendering things. Also very emotionally intelligent or even spiritually intelligent person. Okay, with someone with spiritual endeavors, or someone who likes to explore different let's say philosophies, cultures, go to different places. Sometimes fish is also connected with travel, and we do see all this water is naturally connected with long distance travel. So maybe you come across as a person who's traveled a lot, you met a lot of different people. You come across as a person who's very accepting of other people, very broad minded. Like you will connect with any person, doesn't matter if they're from the same community as you. You're very approachable, and you are very open to all different types of people, all different types of knowledge, all different types of train of thoughts. You're not someone who's regressive or like, you are very accepting towards everyone, very open. Okay, you're a good friend. I think it's just I'm picking up on this energy of a lot of your friends also, because we have dog with the loyalty, and then we have Three of Cups as well. Okay, so your friends really like you, and the people who are close to you, who've been close to you in the past, they really like you. Okay, even though this reading is about how people see you, I feel like with this pile I'm picking up the energy of the people who actually know you. Pile number 2, or this is how they see you. They feel like they can be good friends with you, or they can date you, or they can get close to you. You seem like a person, let's say, even some people might say, I know you from a past life, or I feel this deep sense of comfort around you that seems abnormal. So maybe I've known you from a past lifetime or something like this, because sometimes Six of Cups is connected with the past also. And here we see 2 kids. It's giving me the element of friendship also. Okay, so your friends really like you, and you come across as a good friend. Like a lot of people would love to be your friends. You're dependable, you're responsible, you seem like someone who's very honest also. Okay, and loyal person, and you'll nourish someone. Okay, you'll meet their needs, and you're obviously very good looking also. With the rose, it talks about beauty. If you're a guy picking this pile, it could talk about masculinity also, like you're very attractive. Okay, let's keep going. This is the card you chose, Flow. More water energy. Flow just makes me think of water. And here we see this setting of a room. It's like you're inside your own home, right? It seems very personal, very peaceful, serene, homely vibes. Okay, and then we're looking out at the sky at nighttime. So it's like we're dreaming. We feel also kind of lucky, you know. It's giving me this energy. Okay, I'm feeling blessed, I'm feeling lucky that the stars have kind of blessed me. So a lot of people could see you as a blessing. Also, again, this home setting, again, Cancer energy it's giving me. So people feeling at home with you. Here we have, speaking of the exact opposite, we have Mercury in Leo. This is drama. Okay, we have revenge. This is Mars in Scorpio. We have Venus in Leo, affair. And then we have quarrel, Mars in Cancer. So this is a Western astrology deck. Sometimes I don't really associate with the keywords. I place more importance on the placements that show up in the cards. So yeah, don't be alarmed with gossip. I don't see this vibe. If I had to see gossip, I would give it like Mercury in Scorpio actually, or some other placement, but I wouldn't go with this. So, but with drama, this could be the energy where, let's say, people are going through some sort of drama. They might lean on you, they might come to you. Everyone, I feel like a lot of people might open up to you. You could have a prominent moon in your chart, let's say moon in first house, moon in seventh, moon with Mercury. A lot of people coming to you with their drama. You might not come across as a dramatic sort of a person, okay, but you might be dealing with a lot of people's drama in general, okay. With this energy, this is Mars in Scorpio. This makes a person very research oriented, someone who might also be interested in hidden knowledge, occult knowledge, someone with spiritual knowledge, someone who's intuitive. You might be good at judging people, just what's going on, just by looking at them. You know, okay, this person's got an issue, or this person has a good news they want to share with me. You could be good at judging people's body language or something along those lines. Very intuitive sort of a person. With all this water, naturally it would make you intuitive, pile number 2. So people feel like they cannot hide things from you. You just pick up on it, okay. Yeah, because Scorpio is hiding, and Mars can also speak about conflict. So sometimes you could be really good at solving other people's conflict. And let's say if there's a person who doesn't like you, you can easily tell, okay, this person doesn't like me, even though they're hiding their conflict from you, okay. Then Mars in Leo, this makes a person this sometimes gives me the energy of marriage material or relationship material sort of energy, because Leo can make a person very royal, regal, like a sort of a person, high value person that you look in and you feel like, okay, this is the type of partner that I want. And Leo, Venus going in there tells me definitely a lot of people interested in you. But there could also be this energy where people feel afraid of approaching you for whatever reason. Like maybe a lot of people don't even tell you their feelings, because again, this is the royal energy of Leo, where people can sometimes feel intimidated, okay. Here also we have Mars in Cancer. Some of you could have Mars debilitated, which the energy is, I often mention it with Mars in Cancer, that the person could be a good host. This can be a person who could have a lot of family responsibilities, protective for sure. Sometimes you can make emotional decisions. So sometimes people might feel like, okay, you're kind of an emotional fool. You get caught up with other people's drama. You try to defend others. You fight for others. You need to maybe detach sometimes from people. That's one thing, like getting caught up in the drama and the quarrels of other people. Or you mean well, but sometimes you're fighting other people's fight. That's one more thing I'm getting. But Mars in Cancer, this can make a person, first of all, you could also be someone with a great body if you work out a lot. Really nice body. Okay, maybe you are a good dancer also. Here I'll see people dancing. Okay, flexible sort of a person. Nice body. People are attracted to your body and looks. Maybe lots of people fighting over you also. And this could even be in terms of your friends group. Maybe one person feels like, okay, I want... because it's silly to say one person wants to be your best friend and like people are fighting amongst themselves, but this could just be this energy where everyone wants your approval, everyone wants to be your best friend in the group. Something about just this maybe group dynamic where people could be fighting over you, okay. They want to be your favorite somehow. Just getting this energy with Mars in Cancer here, okay. Then sometimes what happens with this placement is person is not able to express themselves fully. They feel a little weighed down by responsibilities, or they just don't have this. They could be a little bit of a pushover. Pile number 2, maybe you come across as a pushover or someone who's very soft and unproblematic. You don't like conflict. You might avoid confrontation. So you're not able to sometimes stand up for yourself. And when you do, it's like a complete like volcano erupting where you kind of lose your sense, and you can be very harsh also. So this is not for every single person, but if you resonate with this message, Mars in Cancer can sometimes restrict the person's emotional outburst, or when they want to speak up, they are not able to do it, but when they do, it's a little too much. It's too extreme. So there needs to be a balance. That's why Mars gets debilitated in Cancer. Okay, Mars is the soldier. But here, Mars is getting caught up in emotional stuff. So this is something I see with this placement. Let's keep going. We have Mercury here. So see, friendship energy is coming strongly. It's your friend dynamic coming through. Friends fighting over you. You fighting amongst. Something about friend element is very strong. And people see you as a friend. Okay. And something about wanting to talk to you strongly. We have Sagittarius. So see, I said something about traveling, exploring different cultures. You could be someone who gives good advice, and you're someone people see, okay, this person can do no wrong. They're very righteous. So people have this opinion, very high opinion of you. You have 8th house, so more Scorpio energy. We have 11th house, so again, friendship element. 11th house is connected to our social network, our friends. Can also be the elder sibling. Okay, if any of you are married, 8th house is also the in-laws. We have ponder. So you're someone, again, it's that energy where people come to you with their issues. You talk about, you think about it, you ponder over it, and you decide something for other people. This also can be like maybe a cup of tea, because I see this vessel here. Okay, so just this energy of thinking, introspection that I'm picking up here with you. When people come, you talk, you sit down, you have a quiet time. Okay, finally we have the animal and we have the sword. So some of you could have Swati placements. The symbol for Swati is the sword. Then I have the split, which makes me think, because it's completely opposite to each other, right? So it also gives me the energy of Vishakha, which is the split. Then Kritika also, because Kritika is about cutting. So it's giving me Kritika as well. And finally with the Thunderbolt, it's giving me Ardra also. So some of you could have these placements. You're a polarizing person where I feel like sometimes you can fight with people, but then you can make up very easily. There could be a bit of that drama dynamic going on within your friends group. Okay, you might be the person bringing the mediator, or what it's called, I don't know, but bringing people together. Okay, you can also be someone who gives good advice, where you cut through the BS and you lay it out really well. Okay, and you could also sometimes come across with all this water energy, you could come across as someone moody. Okay, and you did get the dog here, you got the animal. So I feel like you're someone who's really good with animals. This keeps coming up. Maybe some of you are let's say you have a pet dog or pet cat or some other pet, and it's a big part of who you are. Maybe you're like obsessed, like I even think about myself. I don't have pets right now. I used to, but I love cats. So it's like I'm always sending cat memes, and everyone who knows me knows I'm obsessed with cats. So something like this, maybe. But very fond of animals. Animals are fond of you. And I'm just getting that very strongly. You could also be someone where you just understand people on that like animalistic nature, like the tribe, or do you know what I mean? What I'm trying to say? I think it would make sense to you if you get it. And again, with the eye, you have a very observant eye. You notice people. This is also that Scorpion energy, where people feel very seen by you. Okay, you observe, you listen, but you can also tell, okay, what's going on. You understand what the person's saying to you, but also what they're holding back. You can just tell. Okay, so this is the reading for you, pile number 2. Let me know if this resonated or not. If it did, please, anyone who's not subscribed, please subscribe. Okay, and if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. Thank you to Simran for the deck. Okay, I'm really appreciative of this deck. I love this deck. It's really nice. I'm gonna be using it a lot more. And if anyone else wants to leave tips, do it through PayPal or UPI. Don't do it through Super Thanks. And that's it. If anyone wants to book a reading, all the links will be in the description. Thank you for watching. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing how you're seen through the eyes of others. So this is the card you chose, Intuition, Pisces energy with 2 fishes. I quickly just want to mention that this was a beautiful deck gifted to me by one of my subscribers, Simran. So I'm mentioning it in every single pile because I don't know what pile she'll be choosing. But let's see. But I just wanted to say a big thank you. Really appreciate you guys. I was really looking forward to someone like a subscriber getting me a deck. So it's just like a thing, you know. You just kind of like tick off. So really happy. And she got me another one that's coming in soon, so I'll show you that other deck soon. I'm really excited to use this. So thank you, Simran, really appreciate it. If anyone else wants to get me a deck, the Amazon wish list is down in the description. If not, it's okay. You can also give me recommendations because I'd love to add new decks to my collection. So let's start the reading. We'll start with these cards. Okay, so pile number 3, you got the Star, Key. Wait, is it 1? Yeah, it's Key. And we have the Letter here, number 15. And Letter came out twice with 2 decks, which is very interesting with Letter. So maybe we'll talk about it. Let me just get all the cards out first. Then you also got Magician. And you got Queen of Wands. Okay. So the way people see you, you come across as a fun-loving person. I think you're very energetic. There's a bit of the spark that I'm picking up in your energy, pile number 3. With the Star, and then we see this Magician, which sometimes I think of Mercury when I see this card. And here I'll see a bit of fire also, this spark, this energy, chemistry. A lot of people see you as someone inspiring. They're drawn towards you. With the Star also, because we look at Star, we associate stars with our dreams sometimes, right? Having big dreams. Okay, so clearly there's this energy. Some of you could be influencers, creators, or you could be in a space where you have an audience and people look at you and they feel inspired, or the people who know you from far away. There's this energy you carry, the way you live your life and the way you express yourself. People feel like, wow, this person does it so well, and they're so confident, they're so even audacious. That's the word I want to use for you, pile number 3, where people feel inspired. They're like, I want to be more like this person, or I want to be more positive. I want to manifest things the way this person has done, because we connect Magician with manifestation, right? Even some of you, maybe you journal also with this Letter coming through twice. Maybe you journal and you're good in manifesting stuff. You could have a way with words, with your communication style. Maybe you're also very romantic with your speech. Let's say if someone has Anuradha, you could be someone who's into writing poetry or listening to poetry or sharing stuff, like creating content that's invokes emotion in people, stirs up emotions in them. Okay, so something about written word, maybe you're writers, or something about your writing, the way you express yourself, the way your brain works, your self-expression, it's inspiring. So the way people see you. And Key also, it's like you could be a key influence on other people's life. Something about being important. We have the Star, we have the Key, right? We have Magician. So you're someone who can leave like even in a small moment, you could leave like a big impression on other people. Okay, people, pile number 1 was popular person, but this is, I want to use the word crucial somehow. So you could like have a crucial impact on others. If let's say you're on social media, maybe if you're not, let's say you're a simple person, you're not like in the public eye, even the way you speak with other people, let's say you text your friends or you motivate them, something about you where your word somehow is more important. There's weight to your word, or the way you put things together. It's very inspiring. It's very special. Okay, people might compliment your vocabulary, or how you've motivated them, or how you're a person that they find a lot of support in. But if you're in the public eye, somehow your word is important. You could be you could have writing talents, you could write stuff on social media, you could influence other people. I'm just getting that so far. Okay, let's keep going. We have intuition here. You could be someone who follows their intuition, naturally very intuitive person. People are drawn towards you. Okay, Pisces energy also. Let me pull the other one from this deck. We have ego. So ego makes me think of an important person. People treat you as an important person. And the fish, ego, sometimes people associate with just negative. Ego doesn't have to be negative. It can be positive also. Having your sense of I, who are you? That's having an ego. So there's nothing wrong with ego inherently. With intuition, I was going back to this Pisces energy of a person who feels far away, distant. You know, like you're a star, you're an enigma, you're someone people don't know. There's distance, because star also can sometimes talk about distance. One more thing I'm getting, you could be considered a lucky person. A lot of people look at you and they feel like, wow, this person's so lucky. I don't know why. Like some people might also treat you as like a lucky charm as well. With the magician, star, you seem lucky. Or people feel like you're their good luck charm or something like that. Okay, or you come across as very successful, doing really well in life. With this Queen of Wands energy, it's like a go-getter. Okay, even with magician, this can talk about success. Ego is like having a self, being an important person, having a strong sense of self, like doing really well in your life. So people take you seriously, pile number 3, or they see that this person will be a star, they will be big someday. Okay, we have moon in Taurus. This is where moon gets exalted. That's why we have exaltation. So see, important person. And also moon is the significator of the masses, and moon is also emotional connect. So you could have a strong moon in your chart where people connect with you, people see you. Some of you could have moon in Aquarius, moon Mercury together, moon in Pisces, maybe Pisces ascendant. But what I'm getting, sun and moon also together maybe. But anyway, ego makes me think of sun. It's the significator of self, right? Ego. But yeah, exaltation tells me you could be someone who has good money, or you're successful, you're talented, you're creative. These are the things we associate with moon. But definitely a connection with the masses, having an audience, having a following, having influence on other people. This is what it's giving me. Here we have Jupiter in Leo. It says publicity, popular person, right? Having a positive impact on the masses. Jupiter is positivity, optimism. So see, you could be some sort of a motivator, or people feel inspired by you. Like I keep getting this energy again and again with Leo. You come across as a leader of some sort as well. Inspiration. We have moon in Leo, appreciation. So see, this moon Leo energy keeps coming. Moon is also the significator of fame. Sun. But moon also can represent fames, but it's just that emotional connect as well. So a lot of people appreciate you. You could also be good looking, just your aura and energy is very positive. So people say good things about you. You could be someone who gets a lot of compliments even behind your back. Okay, again, creative talents I'm getting with music, something romantic, poetry, creating something that stirs, like connects with people's emotion. You're someone who's good at that. Okay, then here we have choice, Mars in Libra, and we have idealism, Sun in Aquarius. So Aquarius I'm getting strongly with this pile. Aquarius is also connected to the masses, large population. Aquarius is also connected to social media, online influence, having a lot of friends, having strong connections. So you could be someone where your opinions, this Sun is our principles, our opinions, who we are, what we represent. So that is something that's well accepted by the masses. You could be someone who stands out, you're different and unique. Okay, you could be someone controversial also. Maybe something about love and relationships, maybe you share, or some creative talents, because we have Libra. Or maybe your looks also, you could be known for your looks, because Mars is the body, Libra is aesthetics. So you could be good looking. You could get a lot of attention also from people. They accept you because maybe you're also attractive. We have 6th house, Virgo energy. We have Mars again. We have Sun. Okay, and then we have Libra. So I didn't remember these cards, to be honest, but yeah, clearly there's some energy of Libra coming through. Something about love and relationships, maybe you give advice on that, or maybe something about your looks, beauty, aesthetics, something about that. But also independent work, having a business, self-made sort of a person, Sun in Libra. It's a good combination for business partnerships, or just doing business in general. Okay, then we have Sun, Mars. So see, you inspire people. You inspire people to take action. People feel more confident by looking at you, your content, your work. 6th house is service, our work also. And competition. Mars in 6th gives competition. You're someone who's unrivaled. People cannot compete with you. You stand out from your competition. There's something special about you. Mars does really well in 6th house. Even Sun does really well. Okay, Sun, Mars together, it's a good combination. They're friends. Let's keep going. Finally, we have Stone and we have a riddle. So you could come across as a person who's a little hard to understand. You could be a bit of like a riddler. There's something interesting about you. People are curious. They're like, how did this person get famous, or how did this person have success? So a lot of people don't understand you also. There could be this energy where you're a little misunderstood, pile number 3. But you don't change. You're very not looking for external validation. I think whatever you create, it's pretty much your self-expression. It's not to get audience. It's not to make money. You could be someone very secure also in yourself. With Stone, it tells me you could be stubborn. You're not easily moved. You don't change your stance. People cannot influence you. With strong Sun also, it gives a person the ability to be think for yourself. The ability to think for yourself. You are an influencer. You don't get influenced. Okay. Stone tells me that you're this like this heavy sort of a personality. There's weight to your word. I was getting that earlier also with the letter, the written word. It's your personality also. What you say, people believe you. When you make a statement, people trust you. People believe you. You come across as responsible person, dependable person. Okay. People want to be on your good side. More or less, I'm getting positive opinion of people. People see you, how you're seen through the eyes of others. That's the reading, right? You're seen as someone important. You're seen as someone predictable in a good way. Prosperous, lucky. Okay, inspiring for sure. Creative, talented person. Having influence on other people. You could be very charming and charismatic also. But it's, again, you are not trying to charm someone. You're being yourself. Okay, so the motivation is internal. It's not external. That's what I'm getting. Strong sense of self with this particular pile I'm getting. Okay, so this is the reading. Today the readings are shorter. So I hope you guys like it. And thank you for Simran once again for this lovely deck. If anyone wants to support the channel, consider becoming a member, join. Please subscribe. A lot of people watch but they don't subscribe. So if you want to help my channel out, please subscribe. And join the membership if you want to book a reading with me. All the links will be down in the description. And like I said, if you want to make donations, do it through PayPal and UPI. Don't do it through Super Thanks. Okay guys, have a good one. Thank you for watching.